Okay, Lukumara and I one pass each of Spear, Poleaxe, Sword, and then Dagger. Starting off in Porta di Ferro Mezzana, try the beat and stab. Luke gets a really nice Cavazzi on it underneath. Luckily I'm able to fend it off. Back to Porta di Ferro. Try the same thing again. Almost had that one. Now this is a good example of not exactly by the book, but this is the Porta di Ferro, and I get the beat and eventually the step on the stab. Sometimes this is a good example of just reacting to what's happening in the time. I had to take that step back to get the range.
I'll give you that blue.
Measure. So I left this in. This is a good explanation of Jason of what he wants to see, especially since we're using Poleaxe, which is on the dangerous side, as I'll mention later. But this is a good example of communication between fighters and judge being important. And just making sure that we're both good going to the ground. Luke usually is, but you never know. Maybe one of us isn't feeling going to the ground that day.
Yes. Fighters ready? Ready. Salute. Fight.
Starting off some Dente di Zangiato. Then I go to Posta di Donna. I'm going to try a little thing from De Judai Hash, where I try to go for his leg after feinting for the head. I think Luke may have gotten this thrust in here, because I did not do a very good job with my technique. But Jason didn't see anything. Anyways, Luke gets out his dagger, and he gets me either in the aventail or kind of like the bicep. My arms are primarily covered in mail, so they're a valid target for things like that. That one goes to Luke. There's a lot going on in this sword exchange, so there's going to be a lot of pausing. But once again, Jason's just saying what he's looking for. And I was just feeling a little bit saucy since I've been doing some bolognese. Raised Serpent, Bastard Cross. And this is also not by the book, but reacting in the moment. I'm trying to go for this beat and stab, but it skids off his breastplate, so then I go for a pommel strike. I'm trying to hook his helmet. That's going to come back later. So try for the thrust off the breastplate. Try to pommel strike and then hook the helmet. Doesn't quite work. Try collar tie. Doesn't work. Now I'm going for a thrust here again under his breastplate. Hopefully he fends off with his hand, and then this pommel strike comes back. I almost get this hooking throw. I do hook his helmet, but I'm not close to his leg. Collar tie again, and they call it when I force him to a knee. My footwork really played in offline here, if you look at that. Luke mentioned that specifically later after the fight, that's what really did it. Offline footwork, folks. Barry Fiore, who tells you to go off to the side all the time.
I will reserve the right. If you guys hit the ground hard.
So we just agreed that we're going to ground fight if it goes to the ground.
Fighters, are you ready? Judges ready. Ready. Salute! On guard. Have at me.
Starting off with some Porta di Ferro. Then I go to Porta di Ferro doubled and crossed. This is one of the only kind of switch things I do, is switching to a regular grip or forehand grip. But I was out of range, really, on that. And then Luke comes in and gets me a stab to the groin. Wear a cup, folks. Wear a cup. Alright, hope you enjoyed that. Please click like, subscribe, share this around, be good to each other, and ciao.